Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, King Activate from Activate LA. I'm glad you guys are back, man. I'm glad you guys are back. This is a quick one, hitting you guys with that daily Activate. Haven't done this in a while, but here I am. Just trying to get some content for you guys, put out some content. At the same time, there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, but I can't. At the time, I can't go live on the studio. That is the reason why I got this camera here, right? This camera, so I can do my daily activates or just jump on the live, or either on that or make a video. But I want to talk about today about limits to what are the limits to dating married people, and when is it okay to date married people? The reason why I'm covering and I'm talking about this case is because seeing a lot of comments on the case of Gloria Zamora and the whole love triangle of her husband and strange husband. Some people call it strange husband. Some people are saying, oh, that we're already getting divorced, and some people are saying, well, the papers were just being served. Some people are trying to say it was a whole year and a half. And also we're talking about the love triangle, right? Hector, the lover, the new lover or business partner, how some people call him, and some people say it's business partner. Some people saying was a lover. We're not going to talk in details about the whole thing. If you guys want to watch the videos I did on the whole situation, the case, yes, I'm gonna put them at the end of this video, or I'm gonna put a card up here somewhere. But yeah, man, the topic is that what point is it okay to date married people? And just the question itself, right? It sounds very stupid, and sorry to use those harsh words, but to me, I think it's very stupid to date somebody, especially somebody that's married, right? I don't care if the person is gonna go give the last signature or whatever until you see the document or the paper that says that person is divorced and is not married. I think then for people should start getting into somebody else's life. In this case, I'm not going to use the Gloria Zamora case as to say, oh, they should have done this, because I see a lot of comments, man. I see a lot of comments saying, oh, but still, she was already separated. Some people are saying, oh, they weren't even living together, when people are saying that they still lived under the same roof, right? And if that's true that they were still living under the same roof, it is wild. It is wild that a guy out there was trying to date her, was dating her, trying to date her, pursuing her. That is wild. It's a lot of things or topics like this that people don't talk about, or people just either ignore it. Some people, they don't care. I was thinking about how people confuse the dating world with marriage. The dating world and marriage is a whole different thing, right? I think the rules are different. You can't expect certain things or you shouldn't expect to be treated a certain way when you're dating. You shouldn't be expected to be treated as if you're a wife when you're just a girlfriend, or vice versa. We're not going to talk about dating, courting. We're going to talk about marriage here, because that's the thing. And I have to cover this. I know I said I was going to talk about dating, but I have to cover this. When you're dating or you're single, there's a lot of dirty macking going on. Not everybody dirty macks. A lot of people dirty mack when they're like younger. Well, I've been young, right? In their 20s, whatever. Or whatever younger age you were. Maybe high school, junior high, you do some maybe dirty macking. You're trying to win somebody else's love. Some other, your high school sweetheart. But once you grow up and you're at a certain age, I think you need to have more respect, or you open your eyes, you learn from mistakes, or you learn from other people's mistakes, which I that's my favorite way to learning, through other people's mistakes. I prefer that, but sometimes it's needed for you to have experience too, in all areas, to become a better person or grow. But when it comes to you as a man or female trying to date somebody that's married, that's a no-no. That shouldn't be a no. That should a negative. You shouldn't be trying to date somebody that's married. It doesn't matter if the person is they're already signing the papers, the documents. It's a very dangerous game. It's a very, very dangerous game. I read a comment that somebody posted on one of the videos that I uploaded to YouTube, and talks about how this person says how Hector, which was the lover or the business partner, right, thought he was tough, showing his guns, showing his body, whatever, and he saw probably saw the husband Tomas as a weak guy, right? Somebody weak because maybe he wasn't on swole, you know what I mean? But this person in the comment section pointed out something that makes a lot of sense, and it said Thomas thought he was tough, but he didn't. Little did he know. No, Hector thought he was tough, but little did he know Thomas was crazier. I was like, whoa, right? Like the saying says, I don't know karate, but I know crazy. Crazy is deadly. It could be, and in this case, that's what it was. That's what it was. It doesn't matter how tough you are. Doesn't matter even if you have weapons. When you're dealing with somebody that's crazier, I'm not gonna say he was crazy, but he's crazier, right? The person is more dangerous. And in this case, if I would have had a homie, if I would have had a homeboy, and my homeboy's like dealing with a married woman or somebody that's already, but is still married, I will pull my homie to the side, and I'll be like, hey man, what the fuck are you doing? You need to, as a friend, you need to put this shit on pause until this female is done finally. Then you can make the move, because you can be tough, but like the comment said, right? The guy could be crazier. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I'm gonna keep it short. I'm gonna leave it there. And I don't want to hear that they didn't give the right to unalive them. We all know that, man. They did not deserve to be unalive. Nobody deserved to lose their life. And like everybody says too, man, the kids are the ones suffering. The kids are the ones suffering at the end, because they're all gone. And females will want to come out in defense of Gloria. And I'm not trying to be harsh also too, because everybody played a role here. The more I think about this case, the more I cover it, I'm like, man, we don't have people talking about the stuff, not the situation itself, not the case, but the consequences of everybody's actions. And here, everybody's actions played a role. Nobody deserved it. They thought it was going to be cool. They thought they were tougher. Somebody was tougher. But little did they know, they didn't think that this person was crazier. 16 years it's a lot of years, man. It's a lot of memories. It's a lot of up and downs. It's a lot of suffering and struggling together. That you will always have in your mind in a relationship, especially when it ends, everything flashes, right? Everything's like, damn, man, I can't remember from one day to another, this person was loving me, this person, or I can't believe from one day to another, I was loving this person unconditionally. Era todo amoroso, yo lo abrazaba, la besaba, and then I don't feel nothing for this person no more. But you start thinking about all the stuff. Most of the time you think about the good stuff, and also you think about the sad, the bad stuff, how you overcame it, right? Even though maybe this person was messed up, you know, at the end of the breakup, you always think about the good and the bad. But don't put yourself in a situation like this, man. Don't put yourself in a situation like this or worse. I want to share this with you guys once again, man, because it hit me. Every action has a reaction, and doesn't matter if you're tough or you are whatever, the person could always be crazier. That's deadly, as we saw. Once again, let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think about the whole situation. Let me know at what point is a good idea to date. a married person. Being very stupid. And I don't think, even if they were at the end, even if you were at the end or towards the end, or all we needed is a signature, I think it's wrong, because at the end of the day, the other person, you never know, could be crazier. You guys have a wonderful one. I'm gonna read the comments. I'm gonna go to the comment section, and I want to know your thoughts. All right, this is your homie King Activate LA. Peace.